364 from Mr. Gibson. Assemblymember Gibson, would you like to come forward?
Good morning, Mr. Chairman and members.
Morning.
Thank you for allowing me to present Assembly Bill 364, which seeks to protect the athletes in one of our state's oldest traditions. Under current law, when a jockey rides in a race with advanced deposit wagering, a contribution is made into a trust jointly managed by the Jockey Guild and the California Horse Racing Board Retirement Plan. All licensed California's jockeys are eligible to participate in this plan, with nearly 200 already enrolled. However, many of these are never enrolled due to the nature of the sport. The career of a jockey can be draining on the body as well as the mind. It requires a great deal of travel, sometimes making them impossible to track down. This bill enrolls jockeys in the California Jockey Retirement Plan automatically when it's licensed by the California Horse Racing Board. Thus, some jockeys never register for their retirement and inadvertently miss out on their benefits. Assembly Bill 364 is a common sense measure that ensures jockeys do not miss out on benefits in which they are in fact earned. Here with me to provide supporting testimony is well, I guess Mr. Broad is not here. We have a representative who will supply supporting testimony representing the Jockey Guild.
Mr. Chairman, members of the committee, Shane Gussman are here on behalf of the Jockeys Guild and also in my capacity as a member of the board of the Jockeys Retirement Fund. This bill, as the Assembly member said, is incredibly important so that we can ensure that all jockeys who are eligible to participate in the pension plan are actually participating. As it stands right now, with jockeys oftentimes traveling, residing in other states, maybe other countries, sometimes it's difficult to track them down to get them to fill out the required paperwork. Nonetheless, even if they don't fill out the paperwork, they're entitled to benefits. So in order for the fund to be able to run properly and not have to redistribute funds years down the line and potentially have liability for both the state which participates and the Jockeys Guild which participates, it's just much easier to sign these jockeys up right when they start participating in California. We urge your aye vote.
Okay, and you have another witness. Is she your staff? All right. Question. Any other? Well, let's establish a quorum.
Hall.
Present.
Hall present. Berryhill. Here. Berryhill present. Bates. Block. Present. Block present. Gaines.
And accounted for.
Galgiani. Galgiani present. Glazer. Hernandez. Hill. Present. Hill present. Hueso. Lara. McGuire. McGuire present. Vidak. Present. Vidak present.
All right, a quorum has been established. Any other witnesses in support, please come forward. Witnesses in opposition, please come forward, if any. The bill has been properly moved. I suspect that there's no in readiness, right? Everybody's ready, good to go? All right, Madam Secretary, please call the roll. I'll take that as your close.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair.
Motion is due pass and re-refer to appropriations. Hall.
Yes.
Hall aye. Berryhill. Aye. Berryhill aye. Bates. Block. Aye. Block aye. Gaines. Galgiani. Galgiani aye. Glazer. Hernandez. Hill. Aye. Hill aye. Hueso. Lara. McGuire. McGuire aye. Vidak. Aye. Vidak aye.
All right, that bill's out. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman and committee.
All right, we'll have item 2, AB 866 by Assemblymember.
They have staff to present.
They have staff to present. Is staff? We'll take staff last. Item 3, AB 1348 by Mrs. Irwin. Is she here? All right, let's do. No, if he's here, is he ready to go? Let's move the consent item. Okay. It's been properly moved. AB 1706 Chavez consent, please. Madam Secretary, please call the roll.
On the consent calendar, Hall.
Aye.
Hall aye. Berryhill. Consent.
Aye.
Berryhill aye. Bates. Block. Aye. Block aye. Gaines. Galgiani. Oh. Galgiani, I. Glazer. Hernandez. Hill. Hill, I. Waso. Laura. McGuire. McGuire, I. Vidak. Vidak, I.
Very good. So members, we are waiting on two authors. Good evening, Ms. Irwin. Come on up. We're waiting on you.
Evening. You've been out all night?
Oh, my God.
You started with good evening, so
Well, I was thinking more of tardiness.
I do apologize.
No.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Mayor and members. AB 1348 is a bill that will help California bring back more of our federal tax dollars through the competitive grant process. According to the National Conference of State Legislatures, California received over $66 billion in federal grants in 2013, a large portion of our public budget. However, this is well below the national average compared to GDP. AB 1348 would address this disparity by establishing a federal grants administrator to coordinate and maximize federal grant opportunities for the state and local governments in California. Applying for federal grants is a very complex process that requires subject-specific advice, multiple partners, and complicated compliance rules. 10 years ago, the state of Maryland established a federal grants office, and since then has continually outpaced other states in securing federal grant dollars, which support many states and offset other state budget funds. In addition to the dollar-driven mission of the Federal Grants Administrator, the bill will create a critical resource for local governments through a point-of-contact network among state agencies, universities, and foundations. The administrator within the Office of Planning and Research will work to identify employees in state agencies with expertise in the federal grant process and conduct trainings to increase that expertise, track and report on metrics of success, and maintain the federal grant information on the OPR website. AB 1348 will improve channels of communication among state agencies and local governments and increase the number of federal dollars back into California. Thank you, and I ask for your aye vote.
Mr. Lara moves the bill. Madam Secretary, please call the roll. Is there any opposition? Any other support? Madam Secretary, please call the roll.
Motion is due pass and re-refer to appropriations. Hall.
Aye.
Hall, I. Berryhill. Aye. Berryhill, I. Bates. Block. Aye. Block, I. Gaines. Galgiani. Aye. Galgiani, I. Glazer. Hernandez. Aye. Hernandez, I. Hill. Aye. Hill, I. Waso. Lara. Aye. Lara, I. McGuire. Aye. McGuire, I. Vidak. Aye. Vidak, I.
Okay, that bill's out. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
We have
It'll be for the future LA football team. No, it'll be the Rams, but you'll get alcohol. No alcohol at Aztec games.
So we're just waiting because Eduardo's not here. Don't worry, Rock is going to present. Yeah.
He's got San Diego blood in him.
You're a co-author. Rock is a co-author.
Am I a co-author already?
One of those tight houses.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Garcia's bill extends the existing tied house exception in the Alcoholic Beverage Control Act pertaining to the general prohibitions against advertising arrangements between retail, wholesale, and manufacturer licensees to include Petco Park. Amendments will be made to also include the new stadium in Englewood for the Los Angeles Rams. I ask your aye vote.
Very good. A bill has been moved with amendments by Mr. Senator Hill. Any comments, concerns from the audience of supporters? Any comments, concerns from those who perhaps object? Or any comments, concerns from the members? Seeing none, the bill has been properly moved. Madam Secretary, please call the roll.
Motions do pass as amended and re-refer to appropriations. Hall?
Aye.
Hall, aye. Berryhill? Berryhill, aye. Bates? Block?
Aye.
Block, aye. Gaines? Galgiani? Galgiani, aye. Glazer? Hernandez? Hernandez, aye. Hill? Hill, aye. Waso? Laura?
Laura?
Laura, aye. McGuire? McGuire, aye. Vidak? Vidak, aye.
Currently has 9.
Okay, that bill has 9 votes. And we'll open the roll for the absent members. Item 1, AB 364 by Gibson. Please open the roll.
Item 1 is currently 7-0. Absent members Bates, Gaines, Glazer, Hernandez. Hernandez, aye. Waso? Laura? Laura, aye. That's 9-0.
Okay, 9-0. Item 3, AB 1348 by Ms. Irwin.
Item 3, current vote is 9-0. Absent members Bates, Gaines, Glazer, Waso? It's 9-0.
9-0, that bill's out. And then on consent, item 4AB 706, Chavez.
Consent calendar, current vote is 7-0. Absent members Bates, Gaines, Glazer, Hernandez, Hernandez, I, Waso, Laura, Laura, I. That's 9-0.
Okay, 9-0, consent calendar has been moved. We'll keep the, we'll keep it open. Okay, very good. We'll keep the roll open for the absent members.
Claims they didn't go to, they did go to him. And Andrew Governor went to him, he and that was one over here, they wanted that request. He agreed to go on as a co-op, and I think he may have forgotten. So he was, it's come across it.
Okay, we have Senator Waso. And we'll replace it for Glazer. Very good.
Item number 1, the current vote. Item number 1, the current vote is 9-0. Absent members Bates, Gaines, Glazer, Waso. Item number 2, current vote is 9-0, absent members Bates, Gaines, Glazer, Waso. Item number 3, current vote is 9-0, absent members Bates, Gaines, Glazer, Waso.
Aye.
Waso, aye, that's 10-0. And item 4, which is on consent, current vote is 9-0, absent members Bates, Gaines, Glazer, Waso.
Aye.
Waso, aye, that's 10-0.
Okay.
No, I never asked to be a co-author of that bill. I mean, how do they put you on as a co-author without your request?
Yeah, so make sure we take him all. Who put you on?
Obviously, the author, without my approval.
Absolutely. We're gonna,
Any surprises here?
no, none. It's all a surprise.
So we have item number 1, current vote is 9-0, absent members Bates, Gaines, Glazer. Glazer, aye, Waso, that's 10-0. Item number 2, the current vote is 9-0, absent members Bates, Gaines, Glazer. Glazer, aye, Waso, that's 10-0.
Yes.
Item number 3, the current vote is 10-0, absent members Bates, Gaines, Glazer. Glazer, aye. That's 11 to 0.
Hence the magic word.
And item number 4 is currently 10 to 0. It's our consent calendar. Absent members Bates, Gaines, Glazer. Glazer, aye. That's 11 to 0.
Got you.